the Toronto Blue Jays going up against the Atlanta Braves. The crowd is amped up, ready to get this season underway, as are we. Back with more in a minute. And going for Atlanta, Braxton Ashcraft. Chris, what should we keep an eye on here with him?
Boog, this guy usually turns in a very good outing. His teammates really enjoy when he's on the mound. Everyone seems to be loose, which can help the offense be a bit more dangerous. So if you look at the opposing lineup, they're hoping he doesn't just settle in. They want to make this an uncomfortable start from the beginning.
And a new season is officially underway. To the right side, Albies. One out in the top of the first.
Batting second, right fielder, George Springer.
The 0-1. Yeah, that's fouled off.
Ball one.
Good job to fight that one off. Here's a 1-2. And it stays fair. So they get a man aboard with a one-out single.
Really nice job, a two-strike hitting in that at-bat. Just found a way to slap that ball down the third baseline. That's really excellent bat control, and it kind of goes back to all those drills you see hitters do off the tee where it's placed in different spots. That was just nice.
Rafael Devers now at the plate as he swings through strike one. Late with the swing there.
Sold it really well with the arm speed. Swung underneath it, so changeup that stayed a little bit more on plane than what he was anticipating.
That's a ball.
Man at first, one away.
That's a really good take right there. Slider down and in. Very difficult to get on the same plane and do anything with.
High fly ball lifted in the air right field. Brings it in, and there's two away.
Batting fourth, third baseman, Addison Barger.
Ball, that's outside.
On the ground to first. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. bottom of the first. And the starter for Toronto, Peyton Tolley.
It's a tough veteran lineup on the other side, but I'm excited to see what this rookie can do in this one.
Leading off, Elly De La Cruz.
Here this afternoon, the shortstop, number 44, Elly De La Cruz.
Hey! Ball in!
Swing and a hard hit liner up the middle and a base hit. And a man aboard.
Batting second, left fielder.
Snap throw to first. But he's back. Gets the slider in there for a strike.
This is one of those situations the infielders have to pre-plan and understand that the ball's got to be hit extremely hard right at them if they're going to have a chance to go for a double play.
In the dirt. De La Cruz aboard here at first with nobody out. That's in there. 2 balls, 2 strikes. And a swing and a miss. Down on strikes. 1 gone here.
Third, right
Here's Acuna.
Acuna Jr.
Elly looking to steal. It's a pitch out. Pitch misses there. Yeah, that's ball 2. Quick move to first. Now back in safely at first.
Base runner with a one-way lead right there. All he's trying to do is get a look at the pitcher's move. Had no intent of stealing on that pitch.
Swing and a ball hammered left field, carrying well, and brings it in at the wall.
Just pulled off of it a little bit right there. That front shoulder coming open instead of staying closed. If he does that, he's going to be able to go up the middle the other way with some authority instead of a fly out to left.
Fought off foul. Here comes the 0-1. There goes Elly.
Ball.
Pitch is low. Save. De La Cruz gets his first steal of the game. Man on second, 2 down.
Ball inside.
That
That's
misses. And that's ball 3. And ball 4, 2 aboard.
Batting fifth, second baseman.
Here is Ozzie Albies up to hit. That one misses. That's 5 straight. Can't find it here. That's 6 straight balls.
Good spot for the hitter. Definitely has the advantage in this count with runners on. Look for him to be aggressive on this next pitch.
And that misses as well. Runner around third on his way to the plate. He will score and they take the lead. Now the throw comes in. Runner holds it third.
Well, they call that an advantage count for a reason. You're so much more likely to get something you can handle. Didn't get cheated on that swing and squared it up perfectly. Came off the bat at 111, and when that's the case, the odds are very much in your favor as a hitter.
In the dirt. Wow, that's a great job behind the dish there. Traffic on the bases with one already in here on opening day.
It's great to get on the board in the first frame of the ball game, but here's an opportunity for them to really open things up with a couple of runners on. Let's see if they can cash in.
Ball to strike. That's a strike, and he inches closer to getting out of the jam.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you can get hurt.
2 on, 2 outs. Base hit. 1 run is in. Throw in holds that trail runner at third base. They're at the corners with 2 away.
His confidence level is so high. Really nice job of coming through in a big spot. Nice line drive to the pull side right there, but he didn't spin off of it. That's the key. You still have to extend through the baseball in order to hit a line drive like that.
The 1-0. And that one is in for a strike. Good pitch. Breaking ball through there for a strike.
That front door slider is such a devastating pitch. You don't want to get beat by the inside fastball, so you cheat a little bit, and then by the time it gets there, it's out of the swing plane.
That's a base hit as a run scores.
Still able to come through behind in the count right there. So impressive that he was able to fight off that fastball up and in like that. I mean, he really let it get deep on him as well. That's great bat control.
Now it's going to be Jordan Beck. Here comes the 0-1. On the ground out to short. Inning over, and it could have been worse. Back here in Atlanta, all set for the start of the inning.
They're off to a great start, 3-run lead after their first inning, but so important to be airtight defensively. Don't give away extra outs and allow that other club to get back in this ball game. A 3-0 lead is great, but you can't get too comfortable. Got to stay aggressive, keep attacking hitters, try to cruise through this ball game. On the count now. He hasn't seen a fastball yet, but you've got to be ready to hit one because you doubt the pitcher wants this to go to a 3-1 count.
Swings through that.
He normally does damage on that pitch in that location. Just a swing and a miss there. I don't think you want to throw it again, though.
Got him swinging. And the batter will be the shortstop, Jacob Wilson. Now he breaks his bat. He puts it in his pocket, safe at first without a play.
Well, that's one of those knocks where you almost expect to get some jabs from your teammates when you get back to the dugout. Tied him up really well with that pitch inside. Couldn't get it out of the infield, but somehow turns it into a knock. That's a thing of beauty, and some hits just don't make sense.
Ball.
Ground ball left side, could be 2. Over to Albies. And it's a double play to end the inning. Back in Atlanta Truist Park. So now to the plate for Atlanta, Michael Harris II. And first offering is fouled off. Hard hit right side. And he's out on the tag.
Up next for the Braves, the shortstop, Ellie De La Cruz.
Nope. That's inside.
In the air, right field. Springer should have this one. And there's 2 away. Jake McCarthy getting ready to hit. His first at bat was a strikeout.
Ball, that's inside.
And the
Oh, that's
slider
up there.
just misses. Inside. Ball 3. In the air, left field, down the line, and that drops foul. 2 down, nobody on. Swing and a ground ball. It's through for a hit. So a 2-out knock keeps the inning alive.
He kind of rolled over on this pitch a little bit, but he got enough behind it to shoot it through for a knock, and you'll take that anytime you can get him to find a hole. And now they've got some speed on first, so we'll see if they try to get him into motion.
That misses.
Nope, outside.
Ball 1.
Well,
Ball
usually
2.
a high level of confidence when you're facing a young pitcher out there on the mound. In this situation, ahead 2-0.
Runner takes off. Lifted in the air, left field, pretty well struck. And that is that. Back at Truist Park, and now for the Jays, Patrick Bailey.
Hey!
Ground ball right side. Nice grab. Oh, a great flip. Nicely done for the out.
Man, 91 on the slider right there. That's a hard one. That's a low-end fastball for some pitchers.
Oh, and 2 now. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. There's a swing and a drive. That's going back. Back some more. Out of here. Into the planter, out in center. Home run. He'll take a trot around the bases. Back to the leadoff spot in the Blue Jays lineup. Chandler Simpson digs in now.
Hey!
Swing and a foul back. That's out of play. The 0-2. Down the line, it's a base hit. And that'll bring the tying run to the plate.
Good 2-strike hitting right there, Boog. A bit of a lost start for some, so that was nicely done to beat the odds. Looped that one in there for the knock. Definitely got that pitch on the outside of the cap a little bit, but he made it work for him.
And a pitch out, but nothing going on. Quick toss to first.
No, he's in there.
Simpson back in on a dive. The 1-0.
Inside ball.
One run across in the frame so far here on opening day. Runner takes off. Pitching for a strike. Throw, save. That's a stolen base. Swings and misses. And the count's even at 2. Good eye in that spot.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
And ball 4, 2 aboard.
Well, he took his chance at getting him to chase right there, but with first base open, walk not a bad thing. He set up a double play opportunity if he can induce a ground ball.
Swing and a miss. 0-1.
There was a high velocity fastball in the zone. I think a little frustration from walking the previous hitter. He's got
runners on the move. Pitching for a strike. Throw to third. Save. Double steal. Two on, 1 out. And a foul ball. He stays alive.
So now it's all about protect mode. Try to shorten up. Try to track the ball. Block it if you have to, as far as just a late swing that maybe you're not sure about, but some way, somehow climb back into this at bat through the count.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Huge strikeout there. Here's the third baseman, Addison Barger. Grounded out his first time up. That clips the corner. 2 outs, 2 in scoring position. We're here in the top half of inning number 3. And the 0-2. Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. 1 run's in. Here's the throw. Save. In comes the run from second. It's 3-3.
Well, he found himself behind in the count right there, but he didn't give in. Smashed that one through the infield for the knock. When it's hit that hard,
he gets the intentional walk here, and now will force at any base with 2 gone. Here's the shortstop at the plate. Jacob Wilson reached on an infield single his first time. Fly ball down the line. Acuna on the run. Won't get to this one. It drops foul. Runner edges away at second. Tied up here in the early going. Swing and a ground ball out to short. Throw on to Olsen, and that is that. As we go to the last of the third. Now in for the Braves, Matt Olsen. Swing and a foul out of play.
You know, these Braves doing a great job, Boog, of just waiting for the right pitch to come their way, and I'm seeing very patient at-bats out of them. It's not just the 3 runs they've already scored. On top of that, they forced this starter to throw more pitches than he wanted to at this point of the game.
Hammer, base hit. And a good start to the inning.
Up next for the Braves, second baseman, Ozzie Albies.
Ball
You know,
inside.
sometimes all it takes is getting to the next arm before an offense does any damage, and that might be the case today.
Olsen on at first, nobody out. There's a line drive to left field. One away. Well, Chris, through the early stages, he hasn't been very efficient in terms of the pitch count. He's going to need to get some quick outs if he's going to get deeper into this game. Young stands in now, looks at that one inside. It is interesting, though, when you consider the way the game is run now. Doesn't even matter that much if your starter doesn't go that deep, because teams are really aggressively building their bullpens. Line drive, and it goes just foul. Breaking ball inside. Ball 3. Hard hit, but right at him in left.
Man, he smoked that fastball. He's all over it. It's just frustrating when you can't get it to fall. Maybe next time off he'll find a hole.
Baldwin in his second season, hitting 7th in today's lineup, and he's one of the few players in Major League Baseball born in Wisconsin. The lefty, the 1-0. That one fouled off. A little out front there as he swings through it.
Clearly he was sitting on a fastball right there. It just ended up out in front of the slider. Hey, you can't fault him for his commitment. Now he's just going to have to battle with 2 strikes.
In the air, center field. Straw under it. And that is the inning. New inning getting started. And now for the Jays, Ernie Clement.
Ernie Clement.
Well, these Blue Jays really impressing me with the quality of their at-bats in this one. It's been fun getting a chance to see them go to work. Looking at the numbers, they've got 4 hits when they're behind in the count. That says these guys are absolutely battling at the plate and just not giving up, despite what the count says.
In the air to left down the line. And he can't quite get there. It's a foul ball. 0-1. Out to short, De La Cruz. Over to first. 2 quick outs here in the top of the 4th.
Up next for the Blue Jays,
at the plate, Miles Straw. 1 for 1 so far today with a solo homer in his first at bat.
Ball.
Slider right there. 2 down, nobody on. Here on opening day. Line drive, and that's base hit out into left center field. Takes the turn. He's digging for second. Check that. He'll stop at first with a single after putting on the brakes.
So much of good hitting is finding holes in the defense. That's why you're always thinking line drive into the gap. Those kinds of swings really boost your confidence. And now let's see if they force some action with good wheels on the bases.
Bunted back towards the mound. Tosses to first. 3rd out. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. So here's the Braves designated hitter, Jordan Beck. Out towards right center field. 1 up, 1 down.
Up next for the Braves, center fielder, Michael Harris II.
In the air to left center. And makes the grab. 2 down. Now the leadoff spot for the Braves, Elly De La Cruz. 1 for 2. And that one is lifted in the air. Straw chasing after it. Pulls it down and he makes the catch. And that is that. Back here in Atlanta, and now for the Jays, George Springer.
George Springer.
Out to short, De La Cruz. To first,
No, he's out.
And the leadoff hitter retired in the 5th.
Up next for the Blue Jays, first baseman, Rafael Devers.
That one sizzling on its way through to the outfield. So a man aboard now with 1 away.
Went up there looking to be aggressive and got something he could handle. Wasn't able to elevate that one, but he sure hit it hard enough to get through the infield. There's not a whole lot of time for the defenders to react and try to make a play when it's ripped like that.
Now here is Addison Barger.
That's out.
And that is out of play. What a stop. The feed for 1. To first. Nice pick. Double play. And that's the inning. We head to the bottom of the 5th. So now to the plate for Atlanta, Jake McCarthy. Foul ball there.
You know, these Braves doing a good job of putting the ball into play, and that makes things more challenging on the defensive side. One thing that really stands out to me is how they've only struck out 1 time. That's good discipline right there, and on top of it, they're producing more than a hit per inning.
On the ground. And that's the first out in the bottom of the 5th.
Up next for the Braves, right fielder, Ronald Acuna Jr.
That's a real nice cutter right there. I mean, this guy can struggle with the inside pitch at times, so I'd say that's pretty effective if you can continue to command it on that side of the plate.
Swing and a miss. Nice changeup.
Didn't recognize off speed. Thought it was fastball. A little bit out in front.
This one high in the air to left center. Straw gets under it. Takes it in for the out.
And you know, that strikeout total, only 2 so far, really tells you they're not just running into good luck and getting hits to fall. They're earning those knocks.
Olson in the box as he fouls off the first pitch. That one finds the zone. That's strike 2.
Recognize that changeup right out of the hand. Just spit on it.
That smash towards center. And that is that. Top six. Now it's the Toronto designated hitter, James Wood. Ground ball right side. He'll do it himself. One pitch and one out.
Up next for the Blue Jays, shortstop, Jacob Wilson.
No, inside.
This one in the air, center field. Harris settles under this one. That's out number 2. And next for Toronto, Ernie Clement.
Second baseman, Ernie Clement.
Slider for a strike.
Some hitters are just more confident if they can track that first pitch out of the hand of the pitcher. They don't care if they fall behind 0-1.
Strike 2. 2 down, nobody on. Here on opening day. And that's through the swing. It's a strikeout. Bottom of the 6th. Now in for the Braves, Ozzie Albies. That one hammered, but pulled foul. Oh, 1 now. Ground ball left side, and that's just foul. Battling here as he fouls it away. Here's the 0-2. Breaking ball misses down and away. And that one hammered strong. On the move. Reaching for it and brings it in.
Up next for the Braves, third baseman, Josh Young.
Ripped, but it curls foul. All tied up here in the bottom of the sixth. The 1-1 is fouled off. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. High fly ball right field. Springer racing after it. 2 up, 2 down. Now it's the Atlanta catcher, Drake Baldwin. And he grounds one to the right side. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. We go to the top of the 7th, and now for the Jays, Patrick Bailey.
Ball 1.
Well struck right field. That one carrying. Leaping, and he brought it back.
Up next for the Blue Jays, center fielder Miles Straw.
Hey!
Trying to keep good speed off the bases.
Line drive, base hit. So the go-ahead run is on base with a knock.
Up next for the Blue Jays,
Chandler Simpson, the next to hit, 1 for 3. And time is called for a mound visit now. Big moment in this game, so they'll talk it over. Right through there for a strike.
If you're a base runner, you've got to stay dialed in here. Look for anything in the dirt. Try your best to get into scoring position.
It's a pitch out, nothing doing, and that's ball 1. They try another pitch out. The Blue Jays with the go-ahead run at first here in the top half of inning number 7. In the air, left field, down the line, and no one can get to it. It's a foul ball. Now quick throw to first. Straw dives back in safely. Two now. And that's downstairs and outside.
Way to lay off that pitch down.
Runner on the go. And he hits a ground ball right side. They get 1.
Up next for the Blue Jays, right fielder George Springer.
Swing and a miss at a slider.
Well, you can't offer it that pitch in an 0-0 count. It's a strike, but not every strike is a good strike early in the count.
Hard hit left side. Throw on to Olsen, and the inning is over. Back in Atlanta Truist Park. So here's the Braves designated hitter, Jordan Beck.
Ball 1.
No, that pitch not even close. A 2-0 count now. He can't be over aggressive. He's got to make sure that pitch is right on a tee for him.
Foul ball.
And there's a base hit to the left. A leadoff single, and the go-ahead run is aboard.
Up next for the Braves.
New pitcher now for the Jays, Garrett Clevenger.
Oh, that's low.
Out towards right center field. Straw chasing after it. He's got it, and there's one down. Go ahead run on base, Elly De La Cruz. Next up for the Braves. And there's a strike.
Looks like he sacrificed a pitch right down the middle for tracking and timing. Some good hitters will do that.
The 0-1. One away. Tie game. Go-ahead run stands at first. Not close with that one. 2-1. In the air to left center. Strong has a beat on it. And there's two away.
Up next for the Braves, left fielder, Jay.
Popped up to the left into foul ground. And that will end the inning. Back at Truist Park, we're at the top of the 8th. Rafael Devers up to hit. Dietrich Enns taking over on the mound.
And they felt it was time to bring on a left-handed reliever from the pen with the lefty hitter coming up. I think it's a good move. I know I never liked when opposing team did that to me. Well, a mistake right here could untie this ball game. If you're the pitcher out there, you just want to be a little more cautious.
Swing and a miss, strike one.
Oh, that's
get
off the
beat
plate.
by a fastball in, and he spits on that one.
This one in the air center field. Harris in position, takes it in for the out.
Up next for the Blue Jays, third baseman, Addison Barger.
So now a pinch hitter, Carlos Correa, looking to start something with one gone. On the ground to third, Young. 2 up, 2 down here in the top of the 8th. And now, James Wood.
He's a big, strong guy, can untie this game with one swing.
And there's a strike in the outside corner.
This guy's pounding the zone. Hitters don't have time to think in between pitches.
Swings and misses, struck him out.
Leading off for the Braves, right fielder, Ronald Acuna Jr.
All one. Ball 2.
When you get to this part of the order, yeah, there's some pop there, but more likely there's some base hits. So very important to be patient. Let the pitcher walk you, if he will.
The 2-1. Hit on the ground to short. Oh, great stop. To first. But he beats it out. And the leadoff man is on with an infield single.
Always feels amazing getting a job done when the team needs you to come through. It's just bigger than your own individual stats.
A swing and a miss, and that's strike 1.
That's a ball.
The Braves with the go-ahead run at first here in the bottom half of the 8th inning. Line drive, base hit. Throw holds him at second, but the go-ahead run now in scoring position, and still nobody out. First and second, no outs. Ozzie Albies up to the plate. Dylan Cease gets handed the rock out of the pen.
And he's got a big-time breaking ball to get. Anyway, hitters going to have to pick it up early if they're going to have any chance.
In there at the knees. That's strike 1.
That's ball 2.
No outs, runners at first and second.
Well, he knows they don't want to give him anything to hit, but when you've got opportunities to drive in runs, you've got to expand the zone. He's capable of going out there and doing damage with it.
Out towards right center field. Should be extra bases. Reaching down, makes the catch. Runner tags at second.
Now we'll see if moving up to third there pays off for him. He didn't have to tag and go, but now he can score a lot of different ways. Doesn't have to be a base hit. We'll see what happens. In the infield at the corners, don't be surprised to see them come home first and prevent that run from scoring.
Line drive, base hit. Runner from third in to score. It's an RBI single. They lead it in the 8th.
Well, no waiting around right there. He was ready to swing it on the first pitch. You'll often hear the phrase short to it, long through it, and that's a great example of it right there. Got the barrel in the hitting zone early, squared it up with the well-timed swing, and came away with a beautiful line drive into center field.
Baldwin swings through it for strike 1. In the dirt. Two on, one out.
It's a big opportunity right here, but I love the way he's slowing the game down. He's shrinking his zone, making sure he gets the pitch that he wants to hit.
High fly ball down the left field line. And that's a foul ball. Got him swinging for the K.
Up next for the Braves, designated hitter, Jordan.
Now a move being made for a bench hitter, Zach McKinstry. And this is a big at-bat in this ball game. So a lefty out of the pen, Tyler Holt.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
In the dirt. Two on, two outs. And that one fouled off. That's a strike, and he inches closer to getting out of the jam. Got him swinging for the strikeout. Good job at damage control right there. Well, one-run game. Jacob Wilson now at the plate.
Jacob Wilson.
New pitcher coming on, the veteran, Kodai Senga.
And I can't imagine any save is an easy one. You're holding a small lead on the scoreboard, and you know those hitters are going to give you the best at-bats they can. So it's always high stress. Let's see what he's got here to try and close it out.
Fastball for a strike. Line and a base hit into right. And the tying run is on with a leadoff single.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Got a fastball, middle of the plate, jumped all over it. Absolutely smoked that ball.
Right through there for a strike. And that one fouled off. The Jays with the tying run on at first here in the top of the ninth. Swing and a ground ball, and it gets by him.
Couple of singles back to back. There's something about pulling one down the line and shooting it through the field. It's just so satisfying as a hitter. It's just fun turning on a pitch like he did right there.
Now at the plate, Patrick Bailey bunts it towards the mound. Throw off line, he's safe, and a nice job there to keep it from getting away.
Miles Strong.
That's out to center field. Brings it in. Runner tagging from third. To the plate. Save. And we are tied. So up next, Chandler Simpson. Here comes the closer here in the ninth, Dylan Lee.
Bringing in the lefty with the left-handed hitter coming up to hit. Classic bullpen move right here, so we'll see how it works out.
Now this is in the air down the line, and that's a foul ball.
Always tough to turn two on a speedster like this. It's even harder with him coming out of the left-handed batter's box. You really need something to hit hard on the ground that they can handle to turn two.
On the inside corner for a strike.
He's falling behind in a huge spot, Boo. Got to do what it takes to come through. Maybe choke up on the bat a little bit, spread out those feet, whatever it takes.
Swing and a miss. That's a strikeout. That's off the mark. Ball one. That's towards center. Harris under this one. And that's the third out. So now to the plate for Atlanta, Michael Harris II. 0 for 3 in this one. Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. One away.
Up next for the Braves, the shortstop, Ellie De La Cruz.
And the first offering is not close.
That's in. Ball two.
In the air out towards right center. Springer racing after it. And there's 2 down. So digging in, Jake McCarthy.
Now this guy, a player that if he gets on base has the ability to really be aggressive getting around the base paths.
Ball. That's down.
Holton trying to send this to extra innings. On the ground, right side. That's the third out, and we're headed to extras. Here's Rafael Devers. Man at second, nobody out. Chris. Certainly one of the things in his head is trying to get the runner over.
Yeah, the way that we see the game played today, though, guys are not sacrificing as much.
Uh-oh, and he broke early for third. He'll score. Back within one, it's 5-4. And time is called for a mound visit now. Big moment in this game, so they'll talk it over. Slider right there. Yeah, I think part of that goes into it's just so hard to come up with hits. In today's game, starters don't go deep, and so hitters are seeing multiple pitchers every night, and that makes it more challenging just to come up with a single. Here's a 1-1. Up the middle, Albies throws to first, and here in the 10th, the leadoff man is out.
Up next for the Blue Jays, third baseman Carlos Correa.
That's outside.
If you're a guy that can only hit to one field, then you're really not going to be able to come through in clutch situations because pitchers are going to adjust. But because he's able to use the entire field, that's why he's so successful in these situations.
Throw on to Olsen. 2 in a row set down to start the 10th. 2 out, space is empty. Now it's the DH, James Wood. When you played, did you play with guys that you thought were clutch, and sort of what were the attributes you said that's what he possesses that allows him to come through?
Well, we always used to joke, you know, guys want to eat steak, and there were some that just had a knack, could understand it. All right, this is a big, payout if I can come through with a knock here. But I think when you really look at the numbers, you really audit everything, guys kind of are who they are.
2 down, nobody on.
Outside, that's a ball.
I remember Mark Kotsay was a real good defensive outfielder. Good instincts, not great speed. Swing and a miss, struck him out. And that is that.
Leading off for the Braves, right fielder Ronald Acuna Jr.
Steps off, lead runner back to second. No throw, safe at third, it's a stolen base. Step off and looks the runner back to third now. The tag and he's safe. Tie game. 6-6.
Hang on.
Time called at the plate. Maybe trying to slow things down here in a crucial spot. be
That's a
low.
ball.
Ball one. Tap foul at the plate. The 1-1.
Nope, that's off the plate. Ball two.
Out to short. Wilson sends it to first. One out, the bottom of the 10th.
Up next for the Braves, first baseman,
That's a ball.
One out, bases empty, and a run in, and we're in the last half of the 10th. This one ripped, but foul to the right. This guy's got good power. With one swing, he can win it for him. That one to first. There's a 1-2.
Nope, that's inside.
And that
Ball.
one is
That's
inside.
And that's awfully close. I don't know how you take that. He's seeing the ball out of the pitcher's hand really well right now.
That one is absolutely belted. Carrying well. Gone. Ball game. The final here today. A one-run extra inning win for Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show. I'm John Shambi saying
Girls jump up to this non-stop turn and